Hi guys, welcome to the Colour Cave where we like to play with art stuff. It's Jem here and today's video is a bit of a strange one. It's a bit of a mishmash. I am doing a lot of travelling over the next few weeks and there was a few things that I've kind of like been meaning to talk about and I've never really got round to them, so I thought I would just kind of like lump it in with a recent sort of haul video, if you like, because for some weird reason this month I seem to have bought quite a lot of art supplies and it's not something I'm really in the habit of doing. Now I know some of you don't like haul videos and that's absolutely fine, so you don't have to watch the second part of the video. I am absolutely astounded on a daily basis at the number of people that are subscribing to the channel and leaving comments and all that sort of stuff. It's really nice and I'm genuinely really surprised. But as the channel grows, I feel it's important that the effort level from myself is stepped up as well, and basically that we level up along with the growing community that is the Colour Cave. So one of the things that I am working on this week is opening up several different social media channels. One of the restrictions that I have with the Colour Cave on YouTube just now is that I do not have access to the community tab, and what that does is it gives you the ability to post statuses and photographs into your channel feed. At this time, that feature is only available to certain channels that have 10,000 subscribers or more, so we're not even close to being able to do that. So I want to have as many ways to communicate with you guys as possible, because one of the things that I'm really missing and that I would love to see is some of your artwork and some of your colouring pages that you've either coloured along with or even just ones that you've done yourself. I'd love to see them. I actually keep separate social media channels for my personal life because I'm actually quite a private person, believe it or not, but I also have social media that I use simply for art, because there is nothing I love more than opening up Facebook or Instagram and my feed is just full of really pretty pictures, lovely colours, lots of inspiration, different media. It's something that makes me really happy and it really cheers me up, and I would love to see some of you guys, now that I'm kind of getting to know some of you as well, I'd love to see the stuff that you do. So what I have done is I have added in the social media links to the banner page on the YouTube channel, but also from this point going forward they will be in the description at the bottom of the video. So anytime you want to get in touch or show me stuff or ask questions or anything like that, you don't necessarily have to leave a comment on a video. You can go through other social media networks and do it that way. So we have a Twitter account, we have a Facebook page. It is technically my Facebook page, but it is for the Colour Cave. As I say, I have a separate one that I keep private. We also have Instagram. If you're more of an Instagram person, you can catch me on there. And also I have a good old-fashioned email address if you just want to drop me a line or if you want to ask me some questions that you don't want to leave in the comments. So yep, you can check all that out down in the description on every single video from now on. So there's loads of ways for us to build the Colour Cave community. The next thing that I wanted to do, it's a bit of a strange one, is I'm just actually looking for an opinion from some of you. I'm gonna have to put my tea down, hang on. I have recently been working on a rough sketch and I don't really know what to do with it now. I'm not a huge Disney fan, but we were having a conversation, myself and some friends, not that long ago, about what your favourite childhood film was. I was absolutely obsessed with the Disney version, the original animated Disney version, showing my age, of Alice in Wonderland, and to this day I still absolutely love that film. So I decided to do this kind of like crazy montage of all the characters, and this is it here in my sketchbook. It was just a very loose sketch to see if I could squeeze as many characters in as possible and how I was going to get on with it. I'm quite pleased with it, but my question to you is, what do I do with this now? Do I put it onto an A4 sheet and colour it with Copics, or do I redraw it onto a bigger A3 sheet and do it in mixed media or even just in pencil. I would really like your opinion and your preferences in that, because I can't just leave this as a loose sketch in this sketchbook. I feel it deserves more, but I just can't decide what I want to do with it. So if you have an opinion on this and you want to help me out, leave me a comment below and tell me what you would like to see. That would be absolutely awesome, guys. I would really appreciate your input on that one. The last thing that I wanted to say was I'm really pleased with how everyone's commenting on the videos and everything like that. If there is anything in particular you would like me to try, you would like me to draw or colour in or anything like that, don't be frightened to ask. I'm always up for suggestions and I'm more than happy to accommodate. If more than one person wants the same thing, it makes sense that I will add it to my list of videos. It's always good to have ideas from an outside source and inspiration from an outside source, and inspiration includes all my viewers and other people that like to colour and draw and all those kind of cool things. So if you have any particular ideas, you know what to do down in the comments section as well. That would be absolutely brilliant. I love having your input, guys. It's really good, so we're all good in the mood. Alright, I think kind of that's everything. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I've missed. I don't think so. Okay, so I forgot like the most important thing for you guys, and the thing you're probably going to be most interested in, is that with the success of the subscriber situation, people looking in from the outside are going to be like, this woman's crazy, like she's excited about 400 subscribers, but I really am. I have decided that I'm going to do a giveaway if we reach 500 subscribers, along with a little blooper reel, which some of you seem to quite enjoy as well. I always find it quite funny when I made it and put it together, but you know, only a fool laughs at their own jokes, right? Anyway, so when we get to, not if, when we get to 500 subscribers, I am going to do a worldwide giveaway, and the giveaway shall be, shall we say, a procurement of art supplies from my own collection and a few bits and pieces that I will buy to add into that as well. Everything that I'm giving away has only been used to swatch, if it has been used at all. Some of the stuff will be absolutely brand new as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, sharing is caring. Let everybody know, come and join the channel and subscribe, and we can have an awesome giveaway when we get to 500 subscribers. I promise you that's everything this time. I've not forgotten anything else. The second part of this video is, it's a haul video basically. I don't know why I ended up buying so many things this month, but I as per usual, you know what I'm like, I get quite excited about art supplies, and this time was no exception. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up, and if you are not part of the Colour Cave yet, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when we put a video up, which is normally twice a week. Once on a Monday, once on a Friday, and we do have a really good mix of adult colouring, sketching and drawing, trying out art supplies, and generally just having a good time with art stuff, because that's what we do. Just before we get started, I would like to apologise if you can hear the beeping and sort of low rumbling in the background. Mr. Jem is unloading some grain from a lorry outside, and unfortunately I can't move from the cave to anywhere quieter, so apologies for that. Anyway, the exciting things that I've got this month. Woo! First of all, I am a great supporter of local businesses, and I went into my local stationers the other day and I found this, which is an A3 cartridge pad, and it's 170 GSM, so it is quite thick paper. And it says at the bottom here of the pad, heavyweight versatile cartridge paper, ideal for use with pen, pencil and pastels. I was looking for something to use soft pastels on that was larger than A4, so I have found this. Not only that, if I just turn this over, the price on the back, £6.99, that is British pounds, and there's a little bit of damage. The paper has actually come away from the pad, and the bottom here is slightly damaged in the first 2 or 3 sheets from where it's been sitting on the shelf, and I got a discount on it for that. So that was a little bargain for me just when I was down in the town doing my thing anyway, so I was really pleased with that, especially since I was looking for paper for pastel anyway. The other thing that I got in the same shop was this A3 plastic folder, and that is to hold said works of art that I'm going to do on that pad that we've just bought. So that was awesome as well, and I think that was just a few pence. The next thing I have is this. The Realism Challenge by Mark Crilly. I am a huge fan of Mark Crilly's anyway, and if you are not familiar with his artwork, I will leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description. This guy is freaking awesome. He is very talented, very experienced, and he has brought out some manga style comics and books, and I think that's how he's made the bulk of his money. But off the back of that, he is also an incredible hyper-realism artist as well, and this is the basis for this book. He did a video years ago, and it was a crumpled up piece of paper, and he just wanted to see how close to the photograph he could get it, and he absolutely nailed it, and everyone went nuts for it. So this book is like a collection of the videos you see on YouTube of him doing various realism challenges. So even the front cover here, the pictures on the left hand side are the photographs of the original items, and these ones on the right hand side are his drawings. Now the leaf in particular, is very, very difficult to tell them apart. So you can see why that I am in awe of the man and basically like want to worship the ground that he walks on. So I've wanted this book for ages. I was under the impression when I saw it on Amazon to begin with that it was just an art book showing his, like, all the realism challenges that he's done, but when you flick through it, it actually takes you through them step by step so that you can have a go yourself, and he tells you exactly how he's done it for each item. So that is absolutely awesome, and I'm super excited because I'm definitely going to be trying some of these. The other thing I really like about this book, apart from the fact that it's really high quality and instructive, is that when you take off this dust cover, the items that he has drawn are actually on the front and the back of the book, and some of them are in varying stages. They're not all the finished articles. So if you're a person that doesn't like dust covers, the book's still really pretty underneath, and it would look lovely sitting on your coffee table or on your bookshelf. So I am super hyped for this book, and I can't wait to get stuck into it and actually do stuff. The other book that has arrived for me this month, which is something that I have to say I completely forgot about, is this. This is the English version of Hannah Carlson's latest book, and I had pre-ordered this, and as I say, it was so long ago that I just completely forgotten about it. So this came, and it is the usual high quality that you expect from Hannah's books, and the artwork inside is just, it's just amazing. It's such a distinctive style that she has, and some of the pages are so intricate, and some of her girls this time are really, you know, there's lots of detail in there. So I'm super excited to start colouring in this as well, even if it's just one image to start with, but it's just more of what I love from Hannah. If you'd like to see a full flip through of this, if you are a colourist and you're watching, let me know in the comments section below. I'll be happy to do a full flip through at a later stage. Okay, the next thing that has come in the mail is a selection of Copics that I ordered online, and this is me just really starting to build up my collection. So I'm just ordering maybe 10 or 11 at a time because they are really expensive. So I'm just going to quick swatch these out. I thought it would be fun just to have a quick swatch. I'll show you all the colours that I've got. So here we go, R01. Oh, that's quite a delicate baby pink. That is called Pinkish Vanilla. And what have we got here? N1, which is a neutral grey, so, you know, that's kind of self-explanatory. B00, which is Frost Blue. Oh, that's nice. I like that one. That's super nice. BG72, Ice Ocean. Ice Ocean. Oh, that's also really nice. Oh, I like that. BG75, Abyss Green. Oh, I think I can see some blending. This isn't marker paper. This is just like mixed media paper, but I'm pretty sure I can get these three colours are going to go quite well together. Let's just have a quick bash at that. Oh yeah. Look at that. Fabulous. Oh, I'm quite excited about these colours. This looks good. Put all my lids back on. I will add these to my swatch book. I do have pages for all my Copic colours in my swatch book anyway. YR07, which is cadmium orange. That's pretty standard fare. YG17, which is grass green. Oh, that's quite a nice shade of green as well. Green's my favourite colour, so I'm always excited about green pens and pencils. G21, which is lime green. That doesn't look very limey to me. I would say that's way more delicate. I would say that's more of a lime green. Maybe it's just me. Have we got any more greens? G28, ocean green. Okay, I think that's going to be a bit too dark to blend with these two. But those two, the two first greens will definitely blend together, I think. Copics are, I'm not particularly skilled with them, but I'm learning. Yeah, they blend together quite nice. Okay, note to self. Stored for future reference. E27, milk chocolate. I do have quite a lot of the E markers, and they range from a very pale sort of skin tone through to really dark browns, so they're really handy to have, and they mix well with a lot of colours. And the last one I've got is Begonia, which is RV63. Oh, that's pretty as well. Oh, I'm excited about all these colours. So that is my Copic markers that I have bought. Alright, so the next item I have is the one I'm probably most excited about, and that is one of these. Ooh! This is a light pad or a light box, and it is good for tracing. Now what it lets me do is do some loose sketching and then put another piece of paper on top of it, on top of the light pad, and I can actually ink onto a fresh sheet of paper. Now that lets me repeat a sketch of mine on different types of paper, but it also gives me a nice clean drawing without having to stand and rub things out, erase things. So, oh, this is exciting. Oh, look at that. It's like a tote bag. I'm assuming this is a tote bag to carry my light box in, but that's a really pretty bag. I really like that. Well done, Huion. Cool. Well, that's nice. Now, what is this? Pass. Thank you for choosing Huion. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Customer service stuff. Good. User manual. Do I need a user manual? Nah, I don't need a user manual. Now, I was told and I was warned that it doesn't come with a plug, it comes with a USB cable, so they're expecting you to plug it into like your laptop or whatever. However, I don't know what this is either. I'm totally getting sidetracked by bits. But yeah, basically I've got USB wall adapters and I've got buckets of them and reasonably high quality ones. So that really wasn't an issue for me. But that was one of the reasons why this particular light pad was quite cheap. The other thing about it as well, that the reason that I picked this one is that Huion have got a reasonably good reputation now for being cost effective but providing a reasonably high quality product as well, particularly with their drawing tablets, which is something that I'm hopefully going to be investing in next year because they're quite expensive. So I thought I would give Huion a whirl by buying their light pad because I say it was something I was looking for anyway. Right, anyway, enough talking. Oh yeah. My craft mat is A3, so you can see the size of it there, and it actually has measurements up the side and along the top, which is really cool. And if I tilt this way, you can see how thin it is. There is my finger. I do have small hands. There are my fingers for comparison. It is absolutely tiny. I'm gonna get this ruler out, just measure it. So, okay, it's less, it's like half a centimetre thick. That is impressive. I'm impressed. Now, the only problem with it being this thin is I need to find out where you plug it in. Oh, that's not a plug. I would imagine it would have been on the top, but it's not. Oh, right, I found it. I found it. I don't know how well this is going to light up in the daylight. I might have to shut the blinds to show you this. make the cave a proper cave. So we are going to try and plug it in to a USB. Ooh. Okay, that is really good. I'm going to close the blinds just for effect here. So you can see it's all lit up. Now, apparently you can adjust the settings. They are dimmable, so I'm just going to have a really quick flick through. Oh wow, how nice is that? It's not even like settings, it's dimmable. Oh wow, I think I'm in love with this, and you tap it to turn it off. Turn it on. Oh yeah, I think I'm in love with this. This is amazing. I used to have a light box years ago, and it was a great big chunky thing, and there was like 3 buttons and it said 1, 2, 3, and you clunk, clunk, clunk the buttons down the side to change it. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a really quick demonstration of this. Bear with me. Okay, so here is a picture I drew, and it is in pencil. So if oh, that was, okay, that's it at its absolute brightest. And I'm just wondering how much this is actually going to show through, bearing in mind that that is a pencil drawing underneath. Would you look at that? That's impressed. I am impressed with that, because as I say, that was a pencil drawing underneath there, and that's shown through perfectly. So I could draw over this onto another sheet of paper without any hassle at all. So that the quality of this light box is good enough that it will pick up fairly pale drawings. God, I'm just so impressed with this. I paid the princely sum of £26 for this. It is not a lot of money for a piece of kit. And as I say, I am so impressed with how thin it is. On the back of it, there are little rubber sort of feet type things, so that when you've got it sitting on a surface, you can pick it back up with relative ease, and you're not going to be struggling to lift it or anything like that. So there we go. And last but not least, which is something that I am also super duper excited about, you know, I get excited about everything, you know that, are these. I've been waiting forever for these pencils. These are the Derwent Graphite Pencils, and as the name suggests, they are a set of graphite pencils with a tint of colour, and they look spectacular. Now, I'm not going to go through and you know, go through every single pencil, but I just want to give you an idea of these in case it's something that might pique your interest if you are an artist. I wouldn't say these are particularly great for adult colouring, but for anyone who likes to draw or watercolour, they are fabulous. I first came across them in a scroller box. I think it was maybe back in April or sometime like that. Get off. And I was quite impressed with them, but I felt that the colour range that we were given in the scroller box was quite limited, so this is the full set of 24. So just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, let me get this piece of paper out. I'll just use the bottom of this one. This paper will be a bit more suited to some of these. Yeah, so to give you an idea, these pencils they can be used dry, and they do have quite muted colours. So they are graphite with a, you know, like a hint of colour in them. So this one is aubergine. So if I do that, you can tell that there's a bit of purple going on there, but it's not, you know, really vibrant. But these pencils aren't meant to be vibrant. Let's see what else I've got. Here's shadow, which is a sort of little, well, it's a kind of greeny bluey colour. And here's a green. We'll try a green. So you can see that if you were to use them to draw things, they are very muted, and the colour is discernible, but it's not hugely exciting. However, if I start to add some water, the colour just jumps straight out, and it's really, really rich and becomes much more vibrant. And you can work away at that pencil and you can get rid of almost all of the texture if that's what you want to do. But if you use just a little amount of water, you can leave the texture behind and still get that colour vibrancy. So, you know, these pencils really come into their own when you start adding water, and you can get some really rich, nice colour from them. I just think they're fabulous. I think they're lovely. The green in particular, pop, just like that. Woof. Look at that. Absolutely lovely. So I'm really, really excited about these. I'm going to do a separate video on these pencils so that you can see them all swatched out, and I'm going to draw something with them as well with the full set. So you can look out for that in a future video if you are that way inclined. So that is my little mini haul for this month. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please take a moment to give us a thumbs up. And if you like this sort of thing and you're into arty stuff and you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so. You know, you can just hit the subscribe button. And there's 2 videos a week from the cave, once on a Monday and once on a Friday. And we do cover quite a variety of different things, such as adult colouring, pencil drawing, a little bit of marker sometimes, although not so much of that, and also product reviews and testing. So come and join us again in the colour cave. We'd love to see you. That would be awesome. You have a good day, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.